everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. All right. Today we're going to talk about the old narcissists. You know, when they get old, they can be a pickle. Now, before we get started, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much to all of those who donated to help my adopted family that I've chosen to help for the holiday season. And I will be, taking in other donations. So if you haven't had the opportunity to give, I'm asking you to donate the price of a cup of coffee to this channel, and we're going to be helping a family have a nice holiday. And, it's a lot of families out here who don't even have a place to stay, so from your donations, and I'm going to match your donations, and we're going to help a family, and if I get enough donations, then I can help a few families. So I thank you for those of you who've had the opportunity to donate, and thank those of you who had the intention to donate. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short clip. Let's watch this clip, and then we're going to read the letter. Here we go.
What happens to narcissists as they get older? As narcissists get older, they end up facing serious mental issues due to hearing demons giving them thousands of thoughts every day, often going on medication and needing doctor's supervision. As they reach their late 30s, they become very challenging for many to deal with. And then into their 40s and 50s, things will take a very negative turn as they lose their attractiveness and most of their friends due to their selfishness and arrogance and controlling behavior. They lose their marriages because their spouse gets tired of enduring their constant emotional abuse. They often end up finding themselves alone from all those who genuinely cared about them, including their children, that they claim to love, as they hurt them deeply, driving them away. Since they've avoided responsibilities throughout their lives and relied on others for basic needs, they will struggle with simple tasks like working at a job or not getting fired, maintaining appointments, even maintaining proper hygiene. And then being natural dictators, and with no one to command anymore, then they have to be responsible for themselves and realize they can't keep up. Bitterness, anger, victim modes, and frustration turn into hatred, and then jealousy takes over.
All right, let's read this letter. I was involved with the man for about 5 months. He is 70, and I am 65. From the start, I noticed he preferred to go to places that were free or very inexpensive. Once, he even asked me to leave a tip, which made me realize how extremely frugal he was. After only a month of dating, he proposed to me. I admit I accepted too quickly, thinking maybe his intentions were genuine. So, wait, hold up. You only knew a man a month. You only knew a man a month and you accepted his proposal? That sounds like desperation to me. Okay? All right. Because you only knew him a month. Now, you say that you've been involved with him 5 months, and now you're beginning to see who he really is. I accepted too quickly, thinking maybe his intentions were genuine. But as time went on, his true nature began to show. He was controlling, selfish, and cheap. I tried breaking off things twice before, the final time, hoping each time that he may show me something different. But this was simply who he was. Looking back, I believe he was more interested in finding a caregiver than a true companion, someone to take care of him, so he wouldn't be alone in his later years. My question is, how can you recognize when an older man is a narcissist or when he's just looking for a caregiver rather than a genuine partner? Okay. All right. Number one is the age. Let's look at that because it really makes a difference here. If you find a man who's 70, 60, 70, 80, whatever, yeah, he's looking for both a companion and a caregiver. And that's why many of those men, they will date younger women so that you can care for them. Okay? But yeah, that's their objective. Now, you say this man was very cheap in the beginning. So now here you are with an older man. Now you're 65, so he's 5 years older than you. But is he a lively 70 or is he a slow 70? Now you already say that he's selfish, controlling, and cheap. Well, it sounds like a narcissist to me. I'll tell you why. Because number one, the narcissist is very controlling. That's the whole thing about being with the narcissist. He has to control his supply. And apparently, if this man is a narcissist, he's looking for a main supply. And that's why he asked you to marry him, like right off the bat, to secure a main supply right off the bat. Okay? And he figures since you're 65, maybe you're not even retired yet. Maybe you're still working. You see, but anyway, he sees income coming from your direction. And you probably have more energy than he does, which means that as he slows down, then you can pick up the slack. Of course, when women marry, they pick up more than slack. Because think about it, even if you married him or anybody at this age, he's still going to expect for you to cook for him, to clean for him. And if he can still get it up, have sex with him. You understand? So you are going to work for you to marry somebody. And at your age, why would you want all that responsibility now in your life? He's 70. He's not going to do it. That's why he wants to get married real quick. So he'll have a woman to do it. You see? And to help him pay the bill because you say he's cheap. So he's wanting you to do all of that. Okay? And because he's so cheap and he's already asked you to leave a tip, after a while, he's going to ask you to pay half. When you get ready to go places, you want to go on a little trip or something, he's going to ask you to pay half and he's not going to bite his tongue about it. You don't need to be with a man like that either because think about it. If you got to pay your own way, why be with him? And he's old. He's got nothing for you. He's not offering you anything. Okay? And, with him being controlling, he's not going to be a good companion either. He's always going to be manipulating you. And if he is a narcissist, he's going to be gaslighting you, making you feel like you're crazy half the time. Okay? You don't need the headache. You need to back out of that proposal. Tell him, no, you change your mind. You see? But you did say that you broke up for the final time with him, which is really good. All right. Don't look back at it because, if he's a narcissist, they have a tendency to keep trying to come back. Okay. They'll just give you a while to chill out, to calm down, not to be upset anymore. And bam, they'll send you a text. How you doing? Can I take you out? You know, things like that, just to get you whatever you liked about him, then he's going to go to that. All right. And if he love bombed you when you first met him, I guess he love bombed you in a cheap way. But if he love bombed you in the beginning, yeah, that is a sign that he definitely could be a narcissist. All right. Because narcissists, they try to lock you down real fast, especially you have a place to stay, a car to drive, and money in the bank, you know, or good credit or something like that, something they can use, which is supply. Then they want to lock it down quick. Okay? Be wary of that. No, don't deal with that type of thing. And watch out for dealing with men who are getting a divorce. Those men. Because narcissists, they're getting a divorce because their wife has started asking questions. It's getting too hot around there. He doesn't want to be exposed, so he's looking for new supply. So you don't want to deal with a man who's getting a divorce. All right, because he could be a narcissist. You see, he's just looking for another main supply. Yeah, and he'll hop and say, yeah, and we're going to get married. I don't love her no more. I want to marry you. And then you take him up. And it's the worst thing you ever could have done. Be careful. Narcissists don't have any problem with marrying you right away because they have nothing to lose. Many of them don't have a stake in anything. They just go around sucking resources out of everybody, every woman that they come in contact with. That gives them any kind of time that they've sucked that supply. But they can't accumulate anything. You know, so many of them, if they are in a home, the woman has held it down. Narcissists can't hold down. If something happened to that woman, it would collapse. Okay? Narcissists just don't have it. That's why they have to latch on to supply that can keep them going. You understand? So your question here was, is he looking for a caregiver? He's not looking for any genuine partner, but caregiver and in every sense of the word. That's what he's looking for. I hope you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those who leave a donation. And just remember, your donations at this time will go to help my adopted family. I wish you all the very best and happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.